Okay, so before we go into LCM, this example requires us to find the HCF of 12, 24, and 30. This example wants us to find the HCF of 12, 24, and 30. So how do we go about finding the HCF of 12, 24, and 30? Okay, so we are going to look for the factors of 12, right? So factors of 12, that's what we should do. Factors of 12 would be 2 times 2 times 3. Remember how we find this, right? I'm writing it as a product of their prime factors. Okay, so then 24. Let's look at the factors of 24. So we'll have 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. You see that. And then let's also look at factors of 30, where we are going to have 2 times 3 times 5. Okay, so let's look at what is common. What is common now? How do we get the highest common factor? If you look at this we are looking at the common factors, right? 3 is common. We have 3 here, we have 3 here, we have 3 here. You get that, right? And then again, that's not all. You can also see that there's something else is common. We have 2 here, we have 2 here, and we have 2 here. Okay, so you see, so that means that the highest common factor, as we can see, will now be, since we have 2 and 3, okay, in all as a factor of the 3 numbers, so the highest common factor is going to be 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is actually 6. So the highest common factor of 12, 24, and 30 is 6. Now, I want you to note something. The fact that there is 2 here and there is 2 here, but you see there is no other 2 down here to match with this other with this 2. Okay, so we cannot count this among the common factors. Of course, these other 2s, they are not common. So what I would have just done is, maybe if I was taking this 2, then I'll leave this 2 behind. Okay, all I just want to make sure is that 3, if I'm taking 3, I should be able to take 3 through all of them. If I'm taking 2, I should be able to take 2 through all of them. If I take 2 again here, I will not be able to go through because I can only take here and here. And if I want to take another 2 now, I can't take again from here because it's exhausted. Okay, so we are left with 3, 3, 3. Then we have 2, 2, 2. Okay, so 2 goes round 1 time, 3 goes round 1 time. So 2 times 3 gives you 6 as the highest common factor of 12, 24, and 30. Alright, so that's it about highest common factor. This is the basics, okay? As there are bigger numbers that you might be required to find the highest common factor. I'll show you how that can be done in another class. But let's now look at the basics of LCM. Okay, LCM. Now, when we say LCM, what do we mean? LCM is any number, any number that can be divided by 2 numbers, okay, without remainder. The lowest common multiple of 2 numbers is any number, okay, the lowest number that can be divided by 2 numbers, okay, 2 different numbers without remainder, divided equally. Okay, let me tell you what that means. Let's say